What's the significance of olives in the Bible?
Well, the first time that you see olives mentioned is in Noah's flood, when the dove is released and it comes back with an olive leaf or an olive twig in its mouth, and Noah knows that the flood is over and trees have now emerged, and it's a sign that God's judgment is done. He is making peace with the earth, and that's the olive branch. Like even today, you extend an olive branch, and that you make peace. But in the New Testament, you see olives emerge too. And in fact, from the Old Testament, the olive tree was used as the wood to form the cherubim that were on the Ark of the Covenant. It was olive oil that fueled the lampstand in the middle of the temple. It was used for healing. The priests used it all for embalming and anointing. So olive oil was tremendously significant. When you get to the New Testament, now we're thinking back to Noah with that olive leaf. When Jesus talks about the final judgment, what does he say? It will be as it was in the days of Noah. Well, how was Noah's judgment the announcement of its end? Well, it was an olive branch that came to him from the dove. When Jesus delivers his sermon about the end of times, guess where he's delivering it? It's from the Mount of Olives. He's literally surrounded by olive branches, and it's like God is saying, hey, you want peace with me? Here he is. It's my son. This is how you find peace with me. And when he prays at Gethsemane and the oil press where the olives are crushed, that's where Jesus is going to sweat out his blood, just like those olives would have yielded forth their oil for the healing and the light. Jesus is crushed under the weight of our sin and God's wrath, and he pours forth his blood that brings us life.